Hello guys, my name is Candy Stiller and today I will be doing a video on quality status in higher education. What is quality? It is working together, sharing ideas to improve outcomes. Why do people collaborate with each other? They for better communication, strong service, and student success. Problem solutions. They do field in elementary education, improving for students' growth, building strong foundations for not only for teachers and students, for everyone else, so everything can be successful. We also have advisor committee. It is a group of persons and guiding conversation changes. You always have to have positive feedback no matter what. I feel like having positive feedback is the #1 goal that you need in education. You want to be able to see if you are making the changes when it comes to not only yourself when teaching and do your students understand your teaching. It's good to have the positive feedback from people around you, from other teachers. So it's good to have positive feedback. The stakeholders 1, 2, and 3. The first stakeholders is faculty, proving teaching's insights and knowing students' need. It's always good to look at a student and try to figure out what they need. Most students come from homes where they are not getting help, so it's most likely to fall on teachers to try to give that student everything they need as possible. The second stakeholders is interest and to share real-world skills and keep community updated. It's important that you teach not only education but also try to include real-world things because not only this, once they finish getting their education, they have to face these real-world challenges. Like you just go straight into it, being an adult. You have so much around you that you have to know. That's why it's important to take education very seriously. The stakeholder 3 is advising. Administration is support. Administration is always to support yourself. They are there to help you in any possible way that you need help. It's always good to have a team. I always tell people you cannot survive without a supportive team. It will make your job stressful and hard to not having that support system. Status 1 and 2. Colorado status 1 is the regular meeting and clear communication. With me, we have PLC meetings here in Memphis. I do work at the school, so we have those meetings to see how much the kids have learned, how much they have lost, how much they need to improve, what the teacher need to do to try to make the kids understand. Is it the way that the teacher need to change her teaching? Just coming together as a team to try to figure out what's best for these children. Karate status 2, feedback, like I said, and share documents. You always want to get with your team and see like what are you missing? You might have a class who might be doing 100% perfect. You might have a class who is in the midst everywhere. Then you might have a class who's doing really poor. The poor teacher might need to see what the higher teacher doing to try to boost her kids up to get them in the mix. And then the middle teachers can try to go get help on both sides. Problem and goals. I say, Sis Henderson, disagreeing on teaching mode. There might be a moment where everybody might not always agree on what's best for the kids. One teacher might think a different way. The other teacher might think, oh, we should do it this way. My opinion, when it comes to teaching, I always say it's good to try both ways, because you never know. Which way might be better for a child unless you try it. The problem with goals, need, assignments, and the goal is important is to improve learning for students. As a teacher, you always want to find ways to try to improve your students. You always want to find ways to try to, to get them what they need. If you can't get them what they need, that's when you go for your support. How can I get this child to improve himself? So I found sources and resources to better this child, to get them help. The stakeholder in conference, faculty, department chair, and intern coach. You always want to reach out as to people to not only encourage your students, to encourage yourself too. Like I said earlier, everybody teaches a different way. It's always a different variety of people who teach on a different level. Community tools, I said email, Zoom meetings, and sharing Google documents. Where I come from, we have a lead, a grade chair, and then you have the normal two teachers. The grade chair, she does like majority of everything. Try to make sure we have everything. Everybody's a team, so she might be doing English, ELA, and then the other teacher might be doing math, and here I am doing science social studies. We come creating all these things and trying to build it together to make our students be successful. Meeting planning, like I said, we have PLC. We check in weekly. We are very open on discussing things and needs for students. We use so much respectful communications. And coming to the conclusion, I said the best way to corroborate is improved system is being teamwork, no matter what the situation is. No matter, even if you're working in a different environment, teacher, always be a team. You don't have to, be 100% friends or family, whatever. But when it comes to trying to be successful, you always want to work as a team in order to be successful. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you. Goodbye.